Hey, everybody. I'm sticking to my commitment to do a DIY gift idea or for yourself or anything up until Christmas. They're very simple and easy. They're things that you've probably seen before and asked me how I made it, and then I've just procrastinated horribly. Today we're going to make bows, or I'm going to make bows, and then you can too if you choose. The way that I first started making bows was, maybe earlier this year or something. I was participating in Pretty Shiny Sparklies, Bloggers Do It Better stuff, and the theme was Prepster or something, and I needed a bow tie, or I wanted a bow tie, and I didn't have one, and I didn't want to go buy one necessarily, so I made one from some lace, and that was kind of how my thing of making bows started. I've always loved bows. If you read this blog long enough, then you know that. But that was how I started making bows. And so I've made some since then. And one of my really good friends, Tasha, who owns Imperfect Concepts Boutique, imperfectconcepts.com, little plug in for her. She brought me some fabric when she came to visit me for my birthday this year. And that was about 5 months ago. So, and she asked me to make her a bow because I've made her many before, and she wears them as bow ties. And 5 months later, I have not made her a bow, but I was planning to make one and include it in her Christmas present when I mail it. And I decided, I figured I could share with you guys because I think they make cute little gifts, whether it's for your friends or for little girls in your family. I've made them for my niece. She tears them up, even though she's too old to tear them up, but I've made them, and I'll probably make her a few more. So this is what you'll need. It's very simple, very basic. I'm sure there is a more classy way of making bows. However, I just improvise and create stuff, try stuff, and see if it works. So I'm not as sophisticated when it comes to my DIY projects sometimes, but they're pretty simple. So what you'll need is some scissors, very basic stuff, fabric. This is the one Tasha sent me, and then I just have some scraps left over from making clutch covers that it's too small to make clutch covers, so I'm going to make bows today, as well as to give to my goddaughter, stuff like that for Christmas. You'll need ribbon. It's a sequins ribbon. I'm going to try to do something with that. I haven't tried it before, so we'll see how it comes out. But this is just ribbon I have around the house. Even little pieces of ribbon. It doesn't have to be, a roll. And then if you're making it for hair, these little clips are good because you can just slide in. And if you're making it as a bow tie, I told you guys that this is not the most sophisticated thing ever. I use little clip-on fixtures from Hobby Lobby that I used to make clip-on earrings. I used to make button earrings once upon a time and sell them, and people needed clip-on, so I used to have these around the house, and that's how I started making the bow tie for my friend Tasha, using the clip-on. So these are your options, and a hot glue gun, and little small black rubber bands, or whatever color, because you're going to cover them anyway, but I just always have black ones because I use them when I do my hair. And by the way, please don't look at my hair. I am in major need of a lock maintenance coming soon this week, so it's a little rough around the edges. So anyway, I'm going to, this is new to me. You guys know I don't ever do DIY videos, so this is different. So I have to figure out how to now show you my steps. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to just start with the fabric that I have for Tasha. And so all you do is take the fabric and fold it. It's not rocket science. This is a little uneven, so I'm going to cut it a little straighter. I'm not the best cutter. These scissors aren't that great. It's my scissors. Yeah, here we go. Nothing like a really good pair of scissors. So I'm just going to try to straighten it out a little bit because it had a curve. I don't cut straight lines very well. All right, so just little strings. So you just fold it to your own thickness, however you like it to be. You can cut the fabric whatever size you want it to be. It's really all up to you. So you just fold it, okay, and then you fold each side over to where they meet in the middle, overlap a little in some way. I hope that you guys can see this well. And then you bunch them together. You bunch it together, like in the middle. And you'll have a chance to like straighten it up. And you just take the rubber band to secure your bunching. You can kind of, you know, tweak it to where, you know, it's balanced on each side, or to where it has the right amount of folds that you want it to have. And then you get your ribbon. So, you know, I love a good print mixing. So I think I'm going to do striped. Oh yeah, that's cute. So I'm going to do striped ribbon. There are two ways you can do this. You can either just take the ribbon and tie it. Which I like to do just because I feel like it, you know, tightens the space where you've, you know, folded in the middle a little more. And I usually do a knot. You can also, as another alternative, is cut the ribbon precisely and just glue it on. And I hopefully will show you guys that to you on another one since this is going pretty quickly. So just tied it, okay. Then I cut the extra ribbon. Put a little tighter just to make sure. And this one's for Tasha, like I said, so she likes hers as bow tie. So I'm just going to take the clip-on clasp. And if it's like a print that you want it to go a certain direction, then you want to make sure that the closed part of the clip-on is at the top, because you're going to clip it on like that, okay? I hope you guys could see that. So you take the hot glue gun. I hope it reaches. Take the hot glue gun and put some glue on there. Please be careful. And then oops, I made a mess. And then you just attach it. You see? To the back. I would recommend letting it sit a little before you you know, play around with it. Hold it down just to make, you know, apply a little pressure. And then let it sit. The cool thing about this is, I mean, hot glue gun, you can easily, if it falls off, you can always replace it if necessary. And there you go. So I'm going to do another one, and I'm going to show you the option. I got glue on my work table. So I'm going to show you an option, instead of tying it, how you can just glue it on. And that's what I'm going to show you. So I'll make this one. You know, we all about that chevron these days. At least I know I am. I don't know why there's like a weird lighting going on my fabric, but so I'm gonna make this for for my niece. It could just be any, it doesn't have to be, you know, perfect scrap of fabric. And once again, you just do the same thing. Instead of tying it, I'm going to actually glue it on. So you put the ribbon down and you pick, you know, the amount of space you need. And then you put some hot glue on the actual fabric, not the rubber band. Kind of try to avoid putting the glue on the rubber band because it'll just melt it because it's so hot. And then fold the ribbon over and put a little dab of glue right there on the ribbon that was already glued down. Attach it to that, and then just cut the extra. Okay, and since I'm going to make this for my niece, I'm going to attach it to a hair clip. And I usually actually use the kind that aren't open right here, just so that it doesn't like melt through, but I just realized that I don't have any of those, so we're going to work with these. So you just put some, actually for this I prefer to put the glue on the back of the bow. So put some glue on there. Attach it. Let it sit, just as with the bow tie style one. And then when it's done, you can just use the clip and clip it into your hair. Or it can even still work on a shirt. If it's a collared shirt, you slip it in where the buttonhole, you know, separation between each button, that little section. So, here we are. 2 bows, under 15 minutes, including my talking and my blabbering. And once again, these are simple little DIY gifts. And I like little stuff like this because it makes it one of a kind. I promise you that no one else is going to have Tasha's exact bow tie when I extend it to her for Christmas. Even though she's already going to see this, so it's okay. Her other gifts are a surprise. But anyways, so I hope you guys liked this DIY. I guess I'll show my face again. Maybe we'll do more videos. Usually when I do DIYs, we do photos, but that didn't happen this time. You guys said you want to see a video, and I thought it was a cool way to do it differently. Plus, my nephew's not here to do photographs because he's at school. So, we'll see what happens next week. I don't know what my DIY till Christmas idea will be for next week. But I hope you guys enjoy this one. And send me pictures. Raquel at considermelovely.com. That's ROCQUELLE at considermelovely.com. I'd love to see the pictures if you guys do this DIY or even this ring DIY from last week. Okay? All right.